The Princess Who Never Smiled. Once upon a time, there was a princess called Luna. She had the most gorgeous pair of big brown eyes. Her hair was long and shiny, like the night sky, and she had the prettiest face. But this story with this beautiful princess has a twist. Luna's heart didn't feel any happiness. Luna never smiled. An evil force that resided inside a mirror cursed Princess Luna. When she was a child, she cursed by a mirror switch. During early childhood, one day, the young princess was playing with a doll that resembled her with a smiley face. Luna was fawning over herself as she looked into the mirror. Suddenly, a witch resided into the mirror, started talking to her. Little girls like you are my most favorite. The witch scares the daylights out of the young princess. Princess asked, "Who are you and what do you want?" We said, "I want what you are most proud of." "My toy?" asked Luna. "No, silly girl. I want what is brightest in the room," said Witch. "My jewels?" "I don't understand." "Go away, you witch," said Luna. Witch said, "How dare you? Not the brightest bulb in the room are disrespectful too." Out of a fight response, Luna spoke rudely to the vanity villain. We said, "I'm going to take from you what you love the most, your smile. I curse you with sadness." "What? No!" Luna cried. We said, "A pretty sad princess. Ha ha ha. You will pay for your pride." "No!" Luna cried. After cursing young Luna, the vanity villain vanishes into the mirror with a bright flash. From that day onward, Princess Luna never smiled, never laughed. She couldn't. Even if she wished to, how could she? She was cursed. One day, King was talking to himself. "I have all the wealth and gold I could ever wish for. All I really desire is a smile on my little girl's face. That's enough. I must do something." The king summoned all his ministers at midnight to seek advice on how to fix this problem. "Here, here, His Majesty just announced that anyone who can make Princess Luna smile would be rewarded with a pot of gold." People in the kingdom were talking to each other. It was an exciting day, full of promise. People were trying their luck to make Princess smile. "How plain and boring," said Princess. Minister said, "Next." The crowd roared in tandem, but the princess didn't even break a smirk. King said, "I am distraught. This act of bravery was a sight to behold. Yet, it couldn't impress my little girl." After that, a prince came. This prince was dreamy. Luna doesn't even bat an eyelid, a rare delicacy. The fruit filled the kingdom with its sweet scent, made everyone salivate. Princess Luna gazes at the fruit with empty eyes. Little does the crowd know that she lost her appetite. Many men and many animals from far and wide tried their luck, but none of them succeeded. The princess was impossible to amuse. This attempt to forcibly put a smile on Princess Luna's face only made her sadder. "Father, I'm tired. I'm going to bed now. Good night." Luna became aloof and distanced herself from the king. She thought by isolating herself, she was shielding the father from her sadness. She spent her days alone in her chambers. Luna stopped loving herself entirely and lost her appetite. Her yummy food couldn't interest her. The princess completely stopped looking at herself in the mirror. It reminded her of the day she was cursed. The princess stood alone in her balcony for days. The curse loomed over the entire kingdom like a dark cloud. In the countryside, far from the castle, lived a young man who smiled no matter how hard life got. "Irwin, you have been working relentlessly. Here takes any amount of gold you want as your reward," his manager said to him. "Thank you, sir." He took a gold coin and kept in his shirt's pocket. "I need a drink of water," said Irwin. Suddenly, gold coin fell into well. Perhaps it was meant to be. At least I got to drink water when I was thirsty. I shall work harder tomorrow. Irwin said to himself. Next day, manager said, Irwin, my boy, you have outdone yourself today too, and gave him a gold coin. Kind sir, you are indeed very generous. Okay, I shall take your leave, sir, and go fetch water from the well, Irwin said to his manager. Again, he kept gold coin in his shirt's pocket, and while fetching water, it fell into the well. Oh, what rotten luck! Perhaps life is trying to tell me something. I must stay happy, work harder, and stay thankful for all I have, he said to himself. The following months were rather harsh. A famine swept through all of the countryside. Farm animals grew weak and crops died. But it worked harder than ever before, and it borne the fruits of a lively, lush, green farm. The animals looked healthy and happy. Dear Irwin, your hard work has borne fruit. You must take as much as gold as you'd like and go on a holiday. You have earned it, said manager. Thank you, boss. I was just doing my job. This farm is my house. These animals are my friends. The water tasted sweeter after a hard day's work. I feel happy and hopeful, replied Irwin, and just took only one gold coin. Well, said manager. Irwin persevered and kept working hard with a smile on, even when the odds were not in his favor. He had kept using the well's water to keep the farm alive, and with time, what had sunk to the bottom of the well floated up to him, and he got his lost gold coin. Now he has 3 gold coins. The sweet boy has indeed earned himself a holiday. My, I have never seen such tall trees and beautiful skies. Irwin was talking to himself. Suddenly, Irwin listened some voice. Hey there, sweet man. I want to eat some cheese, but I'm short on money. Will you give me a gold coin? A mouse asked to Irwin. Irwin did not hesitate for a minute and handed the little mouse one of his gold coins. There you go, cute mouse, said Irwin. Thank you, sweet fellow. Farewell, said Mouse. Irwin had a rare quality. He smiled and paid a compliment to every stranger who met with him. Hey buddy, why are you crying? Irwin asked a beetle, whom he met on his way. I have had a rough week, mister, said Beetle. Irwin asked, anything I can help you with? Beetle asked, well, I need some gold. You don't happen to have any on you, do you? Irwin said, oh tiny Beetle, isn't this lucky day? Here, I have enough to spare. How generous of you, handsome prince, said Beetle. I will remember your kindness, said Beetle. That's quite all right, Beetle. Maybe you need it more than I do. And hey, I'm no prince, said Irwin. The sleeping Beetle stops crying, and a smile slowly takes over his face. Then Irwin took some rest over there. I have rested enough. I should carry on, Irwin said to himself. Irwin was traveling through unknown lands. He was now left with only one gold coin. But his big heart and kind soul didn't know any better. He was passing through a river. Oh, young man, I need to take my child to swim school. I need some gold. Would you lend me some? A fish said to Irwin, wait, that's fishy. Where did you learn to talk like that? You have a swim school too? How cool, asked Irwin. He handed over his last gold coin to Fish. Thank you. I promise to come to your aid in your time of need. Thank you again, said Fish. Wait, what is that accent? Said Irwin. Anyway, the boy selflessly gave his third and last gold coin to the catfish. Now he had none. He had nothing but his bright smile. The big city confused the simple village boy, and he left lost and started to walk in circles. The sun was beating down to the kingdom. It was a hot afternoon. Looking up at the red hot sun, Irwin happened to walk past the royal guards. Princess Luna was gazing out of a window in her ivory tower. Their eyes met. Irwin front vanishes, and he lays his eyes on Princess Luna. All his worries seem small. Irwin forgets that he was tired and thirsty. Dreamily, he loses his balance, stumbled, and fell into a muddy pool face first. He lost consciousness for a short while. Seeing Irvin in trouble, the mouse, the dung beetle, and the catfish, they all rushed to his help. This is impossible. This is not happening. Mirror's Wish said to herself. Princess Luna's face lit up at this Vijay sight with the most beautiful smile, and she started laughing loudly. I have never seen something so funny in my whole life. Is that my daughter? It sounds like her sweet voice, King whispered. The loud laugh of the princess cannot withstand the dark curse. Her voice was so loud and heard by Mirror's Witch also. The mirror is broken to smithereens. No, Wish shouted. The power of love is a funny thing. It can erase a dark curse within minutes. Luna world is filled with color, light, and laughter. The king is delighted. Father, I would like to invite this man over to the palace. He made me laugh. He made me smile, said princess. What are you waiting for? Said king. King ordered to his ministers, bring that fine young man to the palace at once. Young man, you have made my daughter smile. You can have all the gold this kingdom has, king said. And you can also have my hand in marriage, if you will, said Luna. Princess Luna and Irwin spent the next few days talking and laughing. Princess Luna started grooming herself. She ate properly. She learned how to smile again. Dear subjects, the king invites you to his daughter, your Princess Luna's grand wedding. Minister announced everywhere. Wedding day arrived. You look beautiful, Luna. You are beautiful, said Irwin. From that day onward, Princess Luna and Irwin promised to be there for each other with a smile and a joke, no matter the time and place. They lived happily ever after.